There, folks and cowpokes, and today we have a banger alert for Wolvesville, regrettably. So, this game, you may be wondering why the fuck are we playing this game today? It looks like ass. Good question. It does look like ass, also. Good observation. So this game is... Let me give you the elevator pitch for it. Do you like Town of Salem? You're a bad person. But would you like Town of Salem if instead of Reddit levels of toxicity, it had Twitter levels of toxicity? You now have imagined Wolvesville. It also somehow looks even worse than Town of Salem, which also is a lofty achievement. Now, I have logged... I mentioned to Dan probably 300 to 400 hours of this game on mobile, but in all likelihood it is probably substantially higher than that. I've been playing this literally for like 4 years, and it is like one of those like toilet games for me. So, if you want a free-to-play version of Town of Salem, which is more accessible and less toxic, not entirely untoxic, but less toxic, then you have Wolvesville, which is now on Steam as of like a month or two ago. And I am joined by one of the wolves here. He's on the wolf team. Kill him immediately. No. But,
I don't even know if that's how the game works, but like, yeah.
Also, we should add each other on here. Let me see if I can even figure out how to do that. Find friends. Enter the name of your friend. What is your name in Wolvesville? Send it over Discord.
Dan_30_1 is what I've had as a username for like over 10 years now.
Okay, it is not giving me the option to do any... Oh, now it's a search field, but... Okay, so Dan_ZE_1.
Yep.
Okay, it wasn't coming up initially, but now it has.
Where you be, Melody?
I just sent you a friend request.
Alright, oh.
Alright, let me see if...
Friends... New friend request, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Accept.
Look at all these fucking names on my end, dear viewers. We have waifu material. Orange...
Also, I do want to mention, for the viewers' benefit, since you have, you put this RPG soundtrack on, so they won't know this. But the music doesn't loop in this game. So, like, when I thought the music died, no, it just stopped, because, like, this track finished, and it doesn't loop after that.
I told
you. have
you.
to, like, mute the music, and then unmute it if you want to keep hearing it.
I told you, the superior soundtrack is the RPG soundtrack. I did...
That's your, like, argument for everything.
Yeah, I know. But am I wrong? Introduce yourself, fucker.
Well, in case you were only being partially sarcastic about that, I'm Dan, been doing this for a while now, and I have never played this game or Town of Salem or most Town of Salem knockoffs. The only thing I've come close to playing is Among Us, which, yeah.
Among Us.
The best look at it.
Among Us is the best. Anyways. Let's go to play, and then, well, actually, we should probably do a match together, I would think. Let me see where you are in my friends list now. Also, did you already add me? Because I'm not seeing you in my friends list yet. Okay, then, I am not seeing you yet. Let me see.
I messaged you as well.
You messaged me as well. I do not see this. Also, I have a friend request from Harry Potter, but it's spelled like Harry and then like Harry as in like hair, and Potter like
Yeah,
up.
I now invited you for a game.
I do see
See
that.
look.
What kind of... And unfriend? So, do I just invite you to my clan, I guess?
What does that mean?
No, I know a better invitation. I just
They're
invited
speaking
you.
words, are they?
What do you mean? Do you not know what a clan is in a video game, a multiplayer game?
But kinda. I don't see any invitation. Oh, inventory is in there.
Possibly, I don't know.
Inventory is for items.
Alright,
No, is it
oh,
inventory?
I figured out
You
the
have
play
been
with
invited
friends
to join
button.
it. Is it
Is
bad kittens? Is it bad kittens Bazinga?
Yes.
Is that what it is?
Yes,
Terrific.
Bad Kittens. Basically, I joined that one because it had no level requirements like 4 years ago. Everyone else in there left, and I was just the last person standing, so I became the owner of it. And I've not, like, recruited anyone or done anything with it. It's just like, don't be an
Yeah.
asshole. And no one, like, 2 other people have joined in the past 4 years, and they're both inactive. Anyways, I'm sending you
It sounds
in.
like a Clash of Clans shit. But yeah.
Well, it's basically like, yeah, like Clash Royale and shit. You do like missions together and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But I've not interacted with any of that shit. I just go on here to be toxic and lie to people.
Terrific. Hang on, I do see an invite now.
Yep.
With a wolf on it. New game invitation. Mel Melody is inviting you to play Wolvesville game mode, quick game in English.
We're doing
Alright.
quick game because you don't know this game, and I'm not tossing you into fucking sandbox immediately. So, we have...
Sounds easier, but alright.
No, sandbox is way harder. It is basically like a sandbox for new roles and shit. For stuff to get tested. Quick game is when it's basically just like the most basic stuff. So, before we go ahead with anything here, while it's the game starting, we have come to an agreement that I'm not going to be helping Dan other than to give Dan advice on, like, general things like roles and stuff that you can find in the game itself. So, we will not be teaming. And I will not be targeting him with destruction. At least. But I will not also...
Yeah.
I will also not be attacking him, like, immediately. So, assuming that I was evil, of course. But Dan is also not going to just immediately be, like, attacking me as well. I don't know what your role is, but I will say if you have any questions, you can click on the icon in the top corner.
Yeah, I'm clicking that.
Yeah. Also, I will be nice, and I'm going to send roses for everyone in the lobby. Yourself included, Dan.
Terrific. What's going on?
Oh, they're targeting. They're targeting me because I'm unknown.
Ah, okay.
These fucking assholes ruined my bomber play. Okay. Why are you voting against... Why aren't you voting me? I'm evil.
Oh, okay.
I'm bomber.
Oh, someone voted me as well. Interesting. Was that you?
Yeah, me.
Oh, okay.
Well, you can tell me your role now because, like, we're not streaming this live or anything, so it's fine. What's your role?
The red lady, I assume that's some kind
Red
of,
lady. You
sex
can
worker
visit
of some
someone.
sort.
Don't visit yet because you didn't say who you were going to be visiting. Tomorrow, towards the end of the... Well, at the start of the day, say my role is RL, or Red Lady. So you can say that right now. You can be like, I'm Red Lady. And then at the end of the day, you, say, I'm going to visit blank or blank. So you give 2 numbers of people you're going to visit, potentially. Basically, that is so... Because RL, or Red Lady, when Red Lady visits... if they visit someone who is evil, they will die, but also if they visit someone who is attacked, they will die. If you just say one person, that person can get targeted by evil rolls and then end up getting both of you killed. Whereas if you say 2, evil rolls will have to either be 50-50, or it puts them more into a vice, where if one of the people is evil, you know, they can end up getting visited themselves.
So
So you would want to generally say someone who is go 15 or 16, vote 16 with no, not 16. 16 is detective.
So do I vote for 16 or do I vote for...
Vote 1, I guess, because 1 was saying vote 16. Motherfuckers.
Why did 7 die?
Because the evil players voted them.
Can I revive 7?
No, because 7 was a medium. You also didn't say either of the people you're gonna visit, so don't visit tonight.
Oh.
You generally want to go someone who is suspicious.
Well, everyone's dying now.
Yeah, because now Detective just died because Bodyguard wasn't on them for some reason. Oh, I was nightmared. They are probably Bodyguard. In that case. So, basically say I will visit 2 people who haven't said anything yet in the game. So 5 has said stuff. 12's been
8,
talking.
9 then?
14 has not said anything yet. You could also ask people to claim when they haven't said anything at this point. You could be like 14 claim? Question mark.
I'm gonna type that because I have no idea what the hell that means.
14 claim. Basically, you're asking the person who is 14, in this case Lands X, to claim. Because they haven't said anything. You say that you're RL because someone just asked who's RL. Say you're
I could be lying, theoretically, right? I'm not lying, I am RL, but like...
Yeah, but no one's counterclaimed you. Or also claimed RL. Vote 14. Say you haven't visited anyone. Say you're gonna visit 4, I guess. Or 4 or 12, I don't know. Okay, Wolves are probably gonna win this one. I'm just gonna give 11 back. How do I haven't gotten the candy bucket, like, 11 said.
Oh,
So
it's a candy bucket.
don't worry about it. But yeah, you can see my understanding.
Oh, I died.
You visited 10
Interesting.
even though 10 was confirmed, which was bad.
What does that mean?
You attacked Aura. Or
Yeah,
not attacked Aura. You visited Aura when they were attacked, so you died. We can leave now, though, but I will say, we can, have like a post-mortem here. Aura is one of the investigative roles, so
I see.
they would get counterclaimed right away if they were evil, or if they were suspicious. So, and also in quick games, you generally don't have roles like random killers who convert people to evil, like evil teams. So you don't have to worry about that either in quick game. So there was no reason to visit Aura when they were confirmed. RL or Red Lady, you're trying to check people who are suspicious.
Oh, okay.
So you're trying to force them.
It's not information.
You're trying to force them to claim. Also, this fucking vigilante sucks.
Alright, so finished the game. Game with friends. 55 XP gained. Terrific.
I'm gonna give you honor so that you get more. You get honor there.
Hey.
Play again with friends, if you haven't already clicked off of it.
Oh, I haven't. So do I click play again with friends or do I click?
Yeah, click play again with friends. At this point, you could honestly tell me your role at the start of the game and it wouldn't be too bad, because you don't know what you're doing at all. But
No, it's kind of fun. It's just like,
Yeah.
village kind of stuff. I'm an extra element of chaos in this chaotic world.
I have an interesting role, and that's all I'm gonna say. You don't even know what any of the interesting roles would be, so that is not spoiling. I was actually about to say what it was. Also, I need to change my settings on here. But you don't need to know why.
If you talk to someone, right? If you talk to someone, do you know what their role is? Is that the idea? Meaning, like, if I was Red Lady, right, like the last round, and I visited someone, does that mean I reveal their role?
No, you don't reveal their role, you just potentially make them suspicious. Okay, interesting.
Sound effect.
Yeah, you could just honestly mute the whole game and you'll have a pretty good, a better experience in my opinion. But yes, this game is hideous and it does sound like shit. So... But again, the appeal of this game is just... It is like Town of Salem, but less toxic and more accessible. Like, it's more streamlined. What the fuck is this? Oh, I have my cursor hidden so people aren't going to be able to see it. But, dear viewers, this message on my end. No full in-game. Also claim safe to kill. I won't kill. Why would we trust you? Begone, thought. I Oh. Okay.
Wait, not around 16.
Why would you? No, you're not supposed to do that, Dan.
Oh, not. What's the fuck? You asked me for the number first, you wouldn't know it anyway.
No, no, Dan. You're not supposed to fall for that.
Oh.
You're not supposed to fall for that and give me your number. Don't give away the ghost, but I will explain why you shouldn't have said that. I'm not actually bodyguard. I am a wolf.
Oh.
You just told me who you are. We're gonna kill you tonight.
Oh, okay, fair enough, fair enough.
But yeah, I'm gonna rat you out.
Nice. I was making like, you know, conversation during the night.
But you will die unless you jail me and murder me randomly. But
Is that allowed?
what loud? You're not supposed to kill randomly, but you could just be like, you admitted that you're doubly werewolf, but then that wouldn't be fair. I would recommend just jailing someone else randomly and then asking them for their role. You're supposed to ask for their roles when you jail them, and if they look, if you don't buy it what they say, then you kill them.
I see. Oh no.
Okay.
I don't tell them my role, right? I mean, I don't
Yeah.
tell the number.
Yeah, no, you don't tell your number unless you trust them. You can say in the chat, I don't trust you. But you will die.
Fair enough. So, is the player who was jailed, like...
They can't kill you.
Okay.
If you were Warden, which is the advanced role of jailer, you could get killed by who you jail if they were both werewolves, because they can break out and kill you.
Good.
You jailed the detective. Again, you don't want to jail. You want to jail people who are suspicious.
I didn't know they were the detective, though, did I?
You did, or you should have, because they were giving detective information.
Oh,
It's
I
fine.
thought, like, they just knew shit, you know?
Yeah, you don't. If they're giving information, you don't want to jail them. You want to jail people who are quiet, because they're hiding something, usually.
Oh, okay. But, like, what if they were lying or something? You know, like, I could just say, yeah, 8 is like this, and then they say, no, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm this, and then,
Yeah, but if you get multiple claims, then you can kill them for that, or you can reveal that to the chat in the daytime.
Let's see.
But yeah, basically with Jailer is very powerful because you can either kill evil players or you can block people from being able to use their abilities. And basically what you end up doing is you ended up blocking the detective's ability, and then you didn't give them your name. Which you can do. You can block someone to protect them as well. You can jail them to protect them from evils.
Well was dead. And the music stopped again.
Honestly, just get like your own music playing.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is not good for the wolves. You're gonna end up winning, Dan.
No, but like you're lying to them. And it might
Yeah,
work.
I'm supposed to lie.
Yeah, but like they might buy it.
But yeah,
Or they did not buy it.
no, they
There are
weren't.
3 werewolves per game.
Yeah, no, there are 4.
There are 4. Okay.
You can always see what the role list is. Anyways, we
You were
can
a wolf here.
we could leave if you wanted to. Up to you.
Let's see it all out till the end. The
Okay,
medium was
then.
about to revive me and then got killed. It was kind of funny.
No, medium could have revived you even when they were dying that night.
Yeah, no, I was just about to say don't revive me, and then they died. I was like, well, that didn't work.
No, they should have revived you though. Jailer's good. It's just you're bad, but that's understandable. Do you have the bucket? They're asking. Yeah, we lost there. My team did. You won. I'm gonna keep giving you honor just because. Roll card, game with friends bonus. Play again with
Level up
friends.
reward. Tap the loot box.
Yeah, the game does have loot boxes. I will say again, if I didn't say already, the monetization in this game
No,
sucks.
I'm out. So as soon as you tap it, you're out with the friend. Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah,
How long have you been playing this mode?
I've been playing it for like 4 years. Like I've been playing it since
How long has this
2019.
recording been going on for?
Oh,
How long have I been playing it for?
27 minutes.
Okay. We'll play one more round and then call it, I think.
Yeah. But I'm just showing folks my info. Yeah, I was right. Playtime 511 hours. Yep. Calling me out game.
Good.
I have not
Like-
spent much money on this game. Probably like $20 ultimately, I think. But again, I've put 500 hours into it. Do I have to reinvite you?
You do, unfortunately.
It's okay. You have been invited. I will say-
Died again.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
I will say the game is very populated as well, which is not something you can say about Town of Salem 1 currently. You do have some like different role or different modes which are difficult to find matches for, which is not so in Wolvesville.
Oh, there's a Persona 5 fan, a Rick Astley fan, and an Alien fan. Alright, so this might be a fun little lobby.
That's assuming that fun people play social deduction games, which they don't. But another aspect about the Red Lady that I didn't mention before, you can't be attacked and killed when you're visiting someone. Which is, if the wolves don't know what don't know who you are, then you can use that to your advantage. But it's generally not advised to visit on the first night because a medium can die on the first night as well, and then you end up not getting any information at all, and you just die for nothing, both of you.
Mhm.
Also, generally bad to ask for rolls from detective results when they're the same team. It's most likely for people to end up being good on the first night.
What does that mean? What do you mean?
Click on detective on the icons.
Alright. Each night you can select two players to uncover if they're in the same team. Possible teams are Village, Werewolves, Fool, Headhunter, Serial Killer.
In this case, bomber instead of serial killer. As you can see, that is the random killer in this match.
I see.
Bomber can kill up to 3 people in a row. Or column or anything like that. I died before I was able to use it, but visiting 13 or 2. Amazing. Shadow failed. I said I would visit 13 or 2. I will do that, as promised. Oh shit, we got Thanos snapped there. In the bomb roll. That's fine. I said I would visit. I'm not a coward. I visited 13. 13 is evil. Yeah, 13 evil. Don't say that. Don't out 13. You can ask for 13 and 2's rolls because I said I would visit both of them.
The detectives are one role I just have no fucking clue about.
So if you see them putting one, if someone puts one and then hashtag and then another number, they're detective because they're using the hashtag like you would a not equal sign. Because some keyboards do not have not equal signs on them, especially desktop computers. So that's how they use that. So 13 or 2, you would generally want to try pushing either of those, since I said I would visit them.
I see.
No, 13 is evil. Silencio doggos. I think I may also just give you some roses. As a friend. That way you can use that to get cosmetics and whatnot. So there you go.
Merci beaucoup.
You have the roses now. But, honestly, you should try pushing. Yep. Good job, Jailer. You got who I was talking about. There are no protective rules, so Detective died. 2 doesn't equal 13, so that's good on 2. 2 is not werewolf, or at least isn't currently. Since I'm dead and...
What does off mean? Does off mean they died, or...?
Off means they left.
AFK.
It means they left the lobby. So they can't give any more information to dead players or anything like that. Like Medium. Medium can speak to dead players. Also, what's your role?
What's my role?
Yeah. You can tell me I'm
Oh,
dead.
you're out, aren't you?
I'm dead
Yeah.
and medium is gone.
I am one of the werewolves.
Oh, so you're alpha werewolf. There's only one werewolf
Oh, is that?
left.
Am I the only one left? Oh god.
Yes, you are. Vote bomber. Vote 7. You should generally try to vote evil roles immediately once voting starts, so that you can blend in. But they're already suspecting you now, since everyone else has been checked
We
so
probably
far.
lost, right? The werewolves
Yeah,
probably lost.
you have probably lost, especially since Bomber is dead, and you kind of needed Bomber to kill a couple of villagers. But you should attack, unless you're jailed. You should attack someone like 3. No, 5 or 12.
Alright.
Again, I'm just giving you advice, like, generally. Because both of them have not, Okay, you got Jailer, so you didn't do what I said, and you got a good one, generally. But you do kind of need Vigilante to die, as well. But you need to ally with Cursed, and you need to ally with the Fool. You can pretend that you're Fool, basically. Okay, never mind.
Curse is dead.
Okay, vote 9. You win. You win now, because you can team up with the Fool.
Alright. I'm just as confused as the Rick Astley fan.
5 is the Fool. Don't vote 5, or 5 wins and everyone else loses.
So I vote for 12.
Or you could vote 5 and hope that 12 doesn't, and then you can get a stalemate and just attack 12 tonight. Vote 5. Because then you can block.
Right.
5 will not want to vote you. And 12 won't want to vote 5 because 5 is full. And this is general advice so that you get this, Oh no, you lose now, because the Fool is, just decided to kill you.
Oh, so the Fool wins then.
No, the Fool doesn't win. Fool loses. So yeah,
Right.
that's 38 minutes of Wolvesville. I don't think that you learned anything. Though my efforts were great. You did end up... Oh, sorry.
I stayed around for a while.
Yeah, you were the last wolf standing, but that's also because you weren't checked at all.
I just split out of the cracks.
Yeah, you were checked last, so that, you know, they immediately...
Theory of elimination, yeah.
Yeah, you didn't, when you're evil, it does behoove you to just say stuff that's random, like, because then it makes it look like you're hiding less. But also sometimes...
So what are good roles to pretend that you are? Like...
You don't want to try pretending unless you have a very good claim, and that's very situational. It depends on the role list and everything.
So I can't just randomly say, hey, I'm the detective, and then just, like, give false information?
You can do that if you're, like, junior. That's pretty good, because then if you die, you can kill the actual detective in the process, but you can also throw someone else under the bus doing that. So that's good, but you don't want to do that unless you're a junior or split werewolf, who both can kill when they die.
Yeah.
But you can also, like, try to cause chaos and shit like that.
Like, that's the one where who just said, like, I'm the fool. And they're like, no, you're not the fool. No, fool was like the fool. And then, like, he immediately got confused and died the next round, I think.
Yeah, that. I mean, it's good to try pretending that you're fool, but you also don't want to try claiming fool generally, unless Vigilante's dead. Basically, unless Vigilante and Jailer are dead, you don't want to claim fool, because then they can just kill you. Because, like, full claims are suspicious immediately, but you don't want to risk voting them. But if you just execute them or shoot them, then they don't win. If they are actually full. Because sometimes fool will actually do that to try tricking, people into being like, you're not actually fool. Fool wouldn't claim fool.
God, the layers.
The best thing, though, is when your headhunter, which wins if their target dies by a vote. When your headhunter and then your target is seer or detective, both of the main investigative roles. Because if there's a shadow wolf in game, they can double the evil votes, so you end up getting the wolves voting for 8 altogether, and then you can get your vote, which puts it up to 9, and then possibly the random killer will also vote for them, which guarantees that they will die, and then you end up winning.
It's almost perfect lethality. I know exactly what the fuck.
You will. It is very simple to understand once you've actually seen it before. But yeah, like.
Yeah.
A lot of it is just kind of like playing it and getting those strategies in there. But it's one of the other things that makes it stand out from Town of Salem, which makes the comparison fair but not completely fair to be like, oh, it's just Town of Salem, is that it does feel more immediate in a lot of ways. Like, Town of Salem feels kind of like it's designed like a forum, and it doesn't have that kind of sleekness to it. This does. Like, you feel like when you die, it's. But you also don't get on pins and needles like you can in Town of Salem. Because also the music's not as good.
But the music's dreadful.
Yeah, the music kind of does stink. But yeah, would you want to play this more at any point in your life ever again?
I mean, like, here's the I actually did play a decent chunk of Among Us on the mobile when, like, that was a thing.
Yeah.
Because my friends would, like, always, like, that was, like, a major thing, and I just never got around to, like, social deduction stuff. Because, like, whenever it was, my turn to, like, be the quote-unquote imposter, and, like, the villain of the game or something, I'd just be silent, because I was dreadful at lying. So I'd just be like, yep. And then, like, I mean, Daniel hasn't spoken for, like, a while. What's going on? And then they'd all be dead.
Yeah,
so,
you
like,
can do that
like,
as well.
would go, And I think this game has, like, actual depth to it, unlike Among Us. So, like, you can't really just, like, be silent and, like, coast your way to victory. And, like, I do like, all the multiple roles. Like, I can appreciate it for what it is, but this is not a game that I would gravitate toward, because I just don't like the genres. It's not for me.
Yeah. But, of course, I'm very tainted by, like, Town of Salem and Among Us and Wolvesville, because I've put probably comparable amounts of time into all three. So...
And you would say this is the best of the bunch?
Sorry?
Would you say this is the best of
No. It's just a different kind of social deduction. Like, there are definite similarities to Town of Salem, but Among Us has that more action feel to it. Where it's not just typing, like, you do actually have to, like, you do have to strategize and make like reflexive moves, like are you going to like hide around a corner when you like attack someone, and that has that kind of action horror kind of dread to it, where it's like, oh god, what if I walk around this corner and then there's the fucking imposter and they goddamn like snap my neck immediately.
Yeah.
You don't have that in this kind of game. But also, sometimes you don't want to have that kind of action feel to it. Sometimes you do want to just kind of chill.
Like, this game has more complexity because of that, right? Because, like...
You have more roles. Yeah.
You have all the roles. You have different factions within the villains and heroes and stuff like that, so...
Yeah. And you can end up having, like, these fucking, like... Oh god... I have no way of confirming whether this person is the fool or the alpha werewolf. I guess I'm gonna have to roll the dice on this. And then it's like, oh shit, we got an alpha, or it'll be like, oh fuck, we voted the fool. But when you get those fucking, like, those times where you figure someone out, and you're just like, you fucking lied about that shit. Because, like, a recent example of that just made me feel so fucking good in the brain is someone claimed Headhunter in that their target was the seer who had died and was revived. And I was like, no, you're fucking lying, because if you were Headhunter and that was your target, then the game would have ended there when they were voted. So you lied. Because they died by a shadow vote, like I was saying before. And it was just like, you caught someone red-handed. Like, you know that they're lying about it.
And I guess that's, like, something unique to this game, because, like, in Among Us, that would just be an actual text message, but in this game, it's a game mechanic.
Well, Town of Salem also has that.
Yeah. I mean, like, it's just...
It's unique to this
because
style.
It's a forum-based game, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
A forum-based style. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, again, there are lots of caveats to this game. I completely understand if people are like, it looks like shit and it sounds like shit, don't want to play it, or if they're like, the monetization sucks, because it does. It does suck a lot. It's actually gotten worse over the years. Like, when I was playing it initially, like, just logging in every day, I was able to get basically, like, all of the cosmetics that are free. But then they started adding, like, the battle passes and the loot boxes, and they added advanced roles and shit. So, like, and in some ways that's added to some of the strategies with the role cards, but also, like, they're paid, and the fucking monetization, like, how you end up amassing them is fucking predatory as fuck, because you have to get... It's so complicated that I can't really explain it right now, but if you look into it, it's like, what the fuck? You have to buy random cards, and then hope that you get all of the ones that you want in the role that you want, but if you don't, then you can add them up, like, upgrade the cards until you unlock them. But wait a second, some of the roles will have diverging paths, and you can end up getting duplicates for roles that you already fucking have in those advanced roles. So it's like, there's a lot of fucking caveats with this game, but also, like, the fucking great moments in it, like, personally, I just love them so much. You know? It is just, like, a brain tickler. Like, it's very stimulating. But again, it does have its toxicity as well, and also, if you don't like this genre, like, Dan, from what you've said, you don't like it so far. Just...
Yeah, it's not for me.
Yeah, it's not your bag. But, if you don't like that, that's also, like, a completely understandable reason to not want to play it. I'm not trying to be like, you're a fucking dumbass if you don't want to play Wolvesville, coward, lol. Like, I'm not gonna do that. Like, it's completely understandable. But there are some, like, very inventive, like, they have a special mode right now called Assassin's Convention, and basically it is Hangman, but you're trying to guess all of the role names. Like, all of the Hangman puzzles are role titles from the game. And it has its own strategy to it, where it's like you're trying to team up with people, and it's also just a lot less toxic, because it's just like the people playing it are more like, good job, you were so fast at it, you know, that kind of thing. And when you screw someone over in it, it's just like, oh, whatever, it's a quick match, you know, like, and it's just a fun special game mode to where people are less like serious about it. But sometimes you will just get people who are like, you don't even play ranked, you're fucking bad at the game. And it's like, motherfucker, I've put in 500 hours in this. I know shit better than you do right now. You know? Shut up. Like, just because I don't play ranked. So again, there is that toxicity that can come up. And of course you do have people being like, saying like racial shit and racial slurs, I should say. That kind of thing. So again, plenty of reasons to not want to play it. This is the most like caveat emptor like of all the banger alerts we've ever done. But this is a personal banger, if that makes sense. I'm not asking you to play Wolvesville. You do not have to play Wolvesville ever in your life. Of course, I've dragged Dan into it so that we had some banter and we could talk about it. And also because he's an evil little piece of shit, and it's good to vote him off the island.
This is true.
You were evil. We weren't on the same team at any point in this whole recording. But anyways, like, I completely understand, and I'm not trying to like advertise the game, if that makes sense, even though I kind of technically am just by doing a banger alert on it. Because again, there are so many caveats with it that are so important to mention. It's mostly just to catalog why I like this game so much, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that actually does make sense, honestly.
But if it does seem like your bag, I would generally recommend playing it on mobile, just because it feels more designed for that. This is the first time I've actually played the PC port of it. But, yeah, it's just, definitely something where, you know, there are lots of problems with it, genuine problems, but I get so much out of it. What I don't get so much out of is you, fucking viewer. Little fucking leech. Leech on society. Leech on society.